Hi, beautiful people. I hope that you're having a great weekend. It is 10 o'clock, and I have a few minutes with you guys. I have a few minutes with you guys. I really am trying to come on earlier, but my days are so full now. It's just whatever. Um, yeah. So I'm. What do I talk about? So for those of you that have followed me for a while, I have my dentist appointment today. So I'm in a little bit of pain because I've been dealing with my teeth, and I don't see how some people. There is seriously something wrong with people that go around and they don't fix their teeth. They either can't afford it, but when they're telling you that they just automatically lost their teeth and they're in their 50s and 40s years old, like 50s and 40s. Sorry, y'all. I'm on medicine too, which I hate taking medicine. Mm-mm. There's like something more up to that story. I share with you guys openly. I really don't. What's good, Follow for Girl? What's good, Robin? Daniel, I see you. I seriously think that a lot of people that criticize me were going through the same kind of stuff. I just took a lot of backlash for my story, but you don't just lose your teeth. What's good, Brother Law? I'm just here chatting with you guys. I don't have anything really I'm talking about. I'm just going to be here for a minute. So, okay, so it's really important to so I have these surgeries going on right now, and honestly I cannot wait until this part of my journey is over, and then y'all don't have to hear about it anymore. But I just don't want to look like what I've been through. So I have these two teeth right in front of the right by my wisdom teeth that I'm getting fixed, and I have another. It's just a long story, but I can't wait for it to be over because it's so freaking painful. But my grill will be okay. I have nice teeth anyway. But Joy says just stopping in to say hello. Hope you had a good evening and take care. Talk to you later. Young lady. Good night, Joyce. Good to see you. Hey, Queen of Cali, TQOC. Okay, you guys. I'm getting ready to go see Sinners. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but I don't even know why. I just want to take my mind off some stuff. Because there is something I wanted to talk to you guys real quick before I left. And oh, thank you, fellow four girl. Before this movie start, did y'all hear that they're talking about banning gummies over in Texas? If any of you are in Texas, did y'all hear about that? Apparently, people don't like to talk about the overdose. Can I say overdoses now? Don't quote me on this darn story. You loved it, Queen of Cali? Okay, so I'm in for it because I wasn't sure about all the singing and dancing and stuff, although I like music. But I am going to go see it. Okay, you guys, let me pull up this article for y'all real quick. I just wanted to talk to you guys about marijuana, and then we'll have to do another stream about it because I'm just not hearing it, so I haven't done my homework on it just yet. But let me just read this to you real fast, okay? I just want to give y'all some information. So, the wheelchair bandit, still at it. I don't know what you're talking about, Fellow Four Girl. There's only one big music scene. Okay, Queen. Well, I'm gonna watch it, and I hope that the one I'm going with likes it too, because we usually watch like action movies together and stuff. Oh, let me read this to you guys about the marijuana. Tell me what y'all think. But we're gonna go to the movies. The movies start at 11. So I'm gonna binge on some food that I shouldn't eat, and we'll have to get it back tomorrow. I want to, because I'm starting to get a little too thick. It's a little too squishy. Okay. It appears Texas is on the verge of banning the sale of consumable hemp products containing any amount of THC, including Delta 8 and Delta 9. I don't know what that is, you guys, because I don't smoke marijuana or chew marijuana or anything else. Oh, it says it here. Okay. Sorry, let me shut up. Including Delta 8 and Delta 9, which are found in products like gummies, vapes, and drinks. So y'all about to lose y'all gummies. Y'all gummables about to go. And this is the proposed ban. So the bill hasn't been passed. It's still in the House, Texas House and Senate. So, but oh wait, the Texas House and Senate, so House of Representatives and Senate, have both passed the bill, and now it's awaiting Governor Greg Abbott's signature. Why the ban? You know what I find interesting? is people, when I talk about marijuana, people get upset when I call it a drug. They get upset, but it is a drug. I don't know why that makes people so upset and why is it so controversial for me to call it that. Let me keep reading. Why the ban? Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. 504 girl, you know these people? Look at she back there clowning. You mad, 504? You could express yourself. Okay. Why the ban? Because Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and other proponents of the ban argue that these products, particularly the Delta 8 THC, are unregulated and pose a risk to public health, especially children. So y'all imposing, for you guys that say you love the children, you guys are imposing public health problems to them. Okay, so there's a lot to this. I will be on the story. The impact of this ban will, hold on, where was I? The impact of the ban would, my mouth is messed up, I can't pronounce these words, effectively shut down the multi-billion-dollar hemp industry in Texas, impacting farmers, retailers, and distributors. So, long story short, you guys might be losing your gummies in Texas. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I don't know if it will spread to other states like California. You can't rate, they don't, the amount of THC in some of these products isn't regulated. I know people like to talk about different strains of marijuana and stuff like that. Anyways, I think it's interesting because no one likes to talk about the effects of marijuana. They only like to talk about it being from the earth, being a plant, being, y'all hear Fantasia in the background going crazy? That's what they like to talk about. But no one talks about cannabis use disorder. No one talks about like how some people really can't get anything done after they smoke. Now, I'm not demonizing marijuana. This is a place where we speak about stuff and there's no judgment. I'm not judging anybody, but I do think that it's important to tell both sides of the story. They want to legalize marijuana and now they want to ban this. Well, maybe they're just talking about the gummies, 504 girl, not like the other. Maybe they're just trying to ban the gummies. I mean, I do think that, I mean, we all know that cannabis can treat a lot of illnesses. But just like with anything else, I mean, I think that too much of anything is not good. So maybe things got out of control. Have you ever looked up the impact that marijuana has had on the society? If you guys ever want help on quitting marijuana, by the way, I can help you. Wait, you have to make the decision, but I can give you like some steps to take to help wean you off any substances. Because I did it without 12 steps, so they're a pack of idiots. 504 girl, what is the problem? He's only talking about gummies. Are you, well, I don't want you to put yourself out there, but it sounds like the menthol ban in Cali to me. Queen of Cali, it does kind of sound like that, but wasn't that slightly race related, even though people didn't like to talk about that part? So I remember that, and I kind of think, and of course they tried to say, oh, it's damaging and makes people act out. But again, we're only talking about the gummies, okay? Now, what I didn't know is the Texas Health and Safety Code section, blah, 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 481116, whatever, provides that the possession of less than 1 gram of THC edibles can result in a state jail felony charge. Felony charges, people catching felony charges for gummies. See, here's the thing. I feel that now it's not, I don't really like it when people paint something as like, oh, this miracle cure, this helps me with all the other things, and they don't talk about the side effects of it, because there's side effects to any treatment that you use, anything, right? There's side effects to aspirin, which is a drug, all right? But I mean, marijuana does relax people, it helps people, it does all those things. But I don't think it's a one size fit all. I do not think it's for everybody, because we're not going to act like people didn't get into accidents and and other tragedies under the influence, is still under the influence. And my thing is, can you drive under the influence of marijuana? No, I don't feel that you should. I actually think that actually, I know that that's illegal. But as far as people catching felony charges, am I for that? No, come on now. It's legal in California for recreational purposes, not at a federal level though. So you could still get in trouble for how much marijuana you have. Oh, 504 girl, you mad. Right. So, and I forgot about the menthol ban. So, Queen of Cali, do you feel that this ban is to affect Black people and that's why they're banning it? Or do you, because I don't think, I don't know the stats of this because I haven't looked it up, but to me, it seems like whites and Blacks use it alike. So, I don't know. But the menthol ban definitely was race related in some kind of ways. You feel that, 504 girl? Are you saying yep to my question about the race thing? So you guys feel that? So 504 girl, you heard about this ban already, I'm assuming. Because this is my first time hearing this today when somebody brought me the story. Thank you to the person that clouds. I know you're listening, but I'm just like, I don't know about these edibles. Now, but I know a lot of people that uses it. But y'all remember, y'all know every time I speak about marijuana, it's such a touchy subject. People get really offended thinking that they're using a drug. And I just like to talk about things just kind of straightforward. It's unaliving everyone. How is menthol racist? I didn't say it was racist, but a lot of Blacks were smoking menthols. So there was that aspect because if you think about cigarettes, okay, I feel like cigarettes should be illegal. Cigarettes causes so many problems. Emphysema, we all know, lung cancer and all of that. That's indisputable. Not to mention it ages you like crazy. Like I don't know why anybody would want to smoke, but we didn't have all the information back in the day. There's a lot of things that should have been illegal. Alcohol, if alcohol would have been proposed in 2020 or beyond or something like that, it wouldn't even be legal because of what's in it. So there's a lot of things that shouldn't be legal because of the damages on our health. I'm not quick to throw things on race, but that one, there was a racial aspect to it. But again, I'm not here to convince you guys of anything. I'm just stating the facts of stuff. There's a lot of things that wouldn't pass if we were just looking at, oh, what's healthy for us and what's not. I did. It's 80, right, Cali. It's 89th legislature session here. I went to Austin in March. Remember, that's right. That's right. So how do you guys feel about that? I don't smoke. And I don't smoke for reasons that you guys know about. So y'all not gonna catch me with any gummies or anything. Like, let me light one up right now. Oh, Virgo, stop. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. But we didn't have the information. I think that if they ban gummies, the state of Texas would take a huge financial dive. But take the finances out of it. If you're talking about people's health, but I don't think anything is ever really just because of a person's health. The reason I say that is for the reasons I've said before. Alcohol, cigarettes, but what do? They just throw taxes on it and make a huge profit. People are going to do what they want to do. Now, I have to, from Virgo, I have to do my research on the story, but I wanted to throw the story out there. Okay? And I will do more research on it. So you guys, let me know what you guys think about it. I don't know. We don't have anything like that in California. We got dispensaries all over here. People do what they're going to do here, and you do not have to have a reason to use. What's good, Indian Wilden? So it's time for my movie. On a different note, nicotine is a hard habit to kick, though. I've been trying. Have you ever tried, what is it? Is it Chantix? Chantix? The one that's supposed to help you kick nicotine? I don't criticize anybody for smoking because that's a hard one to kick. Nicotine is really hard, right? Right now, I'm struggling with sugar. I'm not gonna hold you. Sugar has been so hard for me lately. Once I got off of all substances, you know, I'm talking about things that you smoke. I'm not talking about alcohol and stuff like that. Because I'm a drinker, but it's hard to stop doing anything, and nicotine is hard. But the only thing that scares me with nicotine really is, number one, I watched my grandpa die from emphysema, and I need my oxygen. I need as much oxygen as I can get. But withdrawals are hard to go through. I remember when I went through, I still remember going through it. I'm not comparing cigarettes or marijuana to amphetamine, so please by no means take my words out of context, okay? I do remember when I was going through it and going through withdrawals and detox. I don't think you detox off of cigarettes, but man, it's hard. It's hard to quit. It's hard to quit anything. But if it will benefit your life, I mean, is it worth it? I don't know. Girl said that makes you have nightmares and have hallucinations with some people. Nope, tried that and stopped it. So you stop trying to stop. Hey, I'm not here to judge you guys. You do what you do, and you live your life how you live your life. Okay. Who am I to judge? I'm just putting some information out there, and I thought it was interesting that there's some states looking at the effects that marijuana has had on. Well, they're saying it's posing a public threat. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't have the research on that, but that's what they said. Chantix. Oh, that you tried Chantix and it caused nightmares and hallucinations. I applaud anybody for even trying to quit. Okay. That's it. This is probably the wrong shirt for this sector, but just what I had on. I applaud anybody for trying to quit anything. Before we get out of here, you guys. Before we get out of here, are you guys familiar with this kid, Miss Shirley, the one they call it CPS on the mama? I am so sick of the CPS thing. You don't know who she is. She's this cute little kid that does these dances, and yeah, people are saying that it's all kinds of things. Okay, I get it. And I don't have a video set up right now to show y'all that won't get copyright because my channel already took another hit. So we can't play a video right now. Can't play a video for you guys. You gotta understand, I can't lose my monetization again. But I was just looking at this, how I'm listening over on TikTok, right? About the guy that called CPS on the mama. Funny looking thing. I ain't gonna hold you. And I just don't understand how people could get so involved in a YouTube to where they're calling CPS. We are not all mandated reporters. Not all of us. If you're not a social worker, a teacher, a doctor, I think nurses may be a mandated reporter, probably. But we're not all mandated reporters. And I wonder if that child would have been of a different race, whatever, would y'all be calling CPS on a mama? I just don't really understand this. Oh, why do we feel the need to interfere with people's life like that? Like, if you don't like what you see, turn it off. I see a child dancing. I took dance throughout my life, right? If you would see some of the outfits these kids wear for competitions, and I mean, you have to wear little to nothing, and there's a reason. I'm not talking about with this little girl in the shirtless. I ain't talking about that, but I just think that we're so quick. I haven't seen that lady put her hands on her kid or anything like that. Boots on the ground won't get flagged as being played worldwide. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I haven't. I wanted to play the reaction that she was getting, this little kid. She's probably, what is she, 4 years old? Let me see if I can pull it up this way. She is adorable. Oh, hold on. I don't have it set up on my computer, so I have to do it this way. But y'all know I ain't trying to get no copyright, so I don't make enough to get covered now. But she's the cutest, tiniest little thing. It's not even coming up on my phone. I was gonna show her to you guys, but y'all probably know who I'm talking about. Anyway, she is just adorable, and she's for a homeschooler. I homeschool my kids. I just think she's really cute. I just see a little kid dancing. I don't know. Now, let me see if I can pull it up like this. I don't think I can. Let me go straight to the TikTok app. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to get it on. Let's look it up like this. I don't know which one ain't gonna get a copyright, but so this is the guy that called CPS on her. What? What? Sorry, y'all. I gotta share like this. And this is for educational purposes only. Okay.
I see everybody asking $1 million question. Who called CPS on Miss Shirley Mama? Guilty.
I don't know if y'all can see the girl. I'll show you. Mute if you want to. You don't want to hear it? Is that what you're telling me to mute? Okay. So I don't know. So this is the guy that called on her, and so that's her right there. So what he said was this: if CPS find out it's not a case, they'll drop it. But if they find it's one, maybe I did the right thing. Maybe the music, if they play it, maybe. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I see everybody asking
but she's
question. Who called CPS on Miss Shirley Mama? Guilty. I didn't know her mama was gonna get on live crashing out after. Oh, my mama, I ain't never had this many people mad at me.
I don't know what he's talking.
At one time in my life, I'm not even gonna lie, I was already scared for the little girl while she was doing boots on the ground, goddammit. But then I saw that little Johnny Gill put on your red dress and your high heel videos, and nah, man, I picked up my phone immediately. It's one thing about us talking about this shit every day, but I feel like somebody had to take action. I mean, it ain't really that bad either. If CPS find out it ain't no case, they gonna drop the case. But if they find that it is a case, then maybe I did do the right thing. One day, Miss Shirley gonna find this video and she gonna thank me one day. She had that little girl putting her boots on the ground, goddamn it, I put my foot down. And don't judge me either, man. I was just looking out. Shit, if anything were to happen to that little girl and all of us grown-ups was just sitting there watching and didn't say shit, goddamn it, I see everybody asking.
Okay, so that's Miss Shirley. Let me go on mute real fast, you guys. Hold on. So I'm gonna play this one, but I'm gonna turn the volume down on it. But let me see if I can find it without the editing, without the. Let me see. So here's Miss Shirley. Dang it. I kind of trying not to. Wait, how am I going to do this? Hold on. Can y'all see it? So that one caused a lot of controversy. She's dancing to Johnny Gill's song. Is it Johnny Gill? My. I still just see a cute little kid. Now, I'm not saying I'm for all this. I'm not saying that. So don't go running home saying I don't deserve my kids. But this little kid is like 4 years old playing dress up. No? So anyway, her mom be there the entire time at any appearances she does. I guess I'm not for calling CPS on anybody that you don't know. Unless you can say that that child is being abused. We may not like the way that people parent their kids and feel like their kids are doing too much. This kid is getting booked all over, and she's really making a name for herself. And I think that it's up to the grown-ups to do the right thing by the kid. There shouldn't be any man looking at some 4-year-old child in the first place. But that's all. That's just. When I came across that story, and I want to say that I saw Miss Shirley on the Jennifer Hudson show, dancing the boots on the ground, and I see her doing those line dances. I'm like, come on, Miss Shirley. That's what I thought. But anyhow, you won't find me calling CPS on somebody unless they are in front of me and I know what's going on in their household. I think that we're weaponizing the system for social media purposes. That's just it. And there's some kids that do need help out there, and that's just what it is. What else is going on, you guys? Well, I have this movie. Hey, Purple, pretty Purple. Thank you. Thank you for showing support. I appreciate you. I'm getting ready to see, what's the name of that movie? Sinners. The name intrigues me. Like, I want to be around, so I want to see Sinners tonight. Hey, Melon. I'm just hanging out with you guys. I'm actually about to head to a movie and relax my brain. Calling CPS is an extremely low move. It is an extremely low move, DJ. I see it done in the sectors. I see it's being done to this 4-year-old child and her mom who's just dancing. Miss Shirley, I just spoke about it, you guys. I'm not about to recap it right now. But I just think it's low. I don't find it funny. I don't think that people call CPS because they're worried about the kids. Because then they wouldn't make all these videos about it. They do it for some YouTube clout, fame, story to be heard. That's my opinion. It was done to me, and it was done not because my kids are in danger. No. So I'm just not for it. These are not people that's worried about the law. I think that we need to worry about our own households. The people that's around you, the family members, people that know what's going on in the house should be the ones to call CPS on somebody's social workers. Thank you, pretty Purple. Rain. Social workers, okay? It's purely to be evil and mess someone's life up. Exactly. That's why y'all don't see me on this app like this. So when I see how people they get off on tearing somebody else's life up, and it's not because people feel good about themselves. They're going to get on this app and make it seem like, oh, they're so big and important and they're trying to do the right thing. But when you really take a close look at their lives, you see a lot of problems. You see things that don't quite make sense, but it's excused because they have a platform, and people, admire people with platforms. Not me, because I'm very transparent with you guys. So don't nobody admire me, and that's okay. But a lot of people that come out here with that holier than thou attitude, like, oh, I need to get you fired. I need to get you, take your kids away. I need to do this and that. I just don't see it. I can't get that involved in you guys' life where I'm not minding my own life. And I don't see people that's highly successful and happy trying to see other people as miserable. Now, this isn't a shot or a dig at anyone. I'm just talking about what I see online. My situation, and I'm looking at this guy who's calling CPS on Miss Shirley, allegedly. Those were his words. I'm like, I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, he doesn't look like he should be calling CPS on anybody. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. But I step away because I do live, despite it all, I try to maintain life, and I do live a pretty simple life, a comfortable life, and I don't feel good when I see other people being hurt, even though it's people you guys don't really know me. I don't know you. Some of you I've gotten to know. Thank you. But I don't like to see y'all like hurt for real. Do I enjoy a good roasting the gang? Unfortunately, I do. I'm not perfect. I do. You know what I mean? I don't think it's healthy to hold stuff in. I don't. But do I want to see you miserable, getting divorced because of YouTube, your family's torn apart, or you like hurt for real, for real? Do I enjoy you being doxxed? No. When you guys are being, not you guys, when people are being doxxed, I turn it off. I don't want to know that much about you. I don't want to know who you're dating. I don't want to know any of that stuff about you. I don't even want to know your real names because I have my own life. And happy and successful people like to be around happy and successful people. You don't want to be, misery loves company. So people that are doing those kind of things, I truly don't believe are truly happy. That's just my opinion. Okay. Hey, King. Should I like get dressed up for this movie, or should I'm wearing my kickback clothes? It's late. I'm just gonna go, right? Illuminated Melon. I step away. I think you pretty purple. I'm just saying, I just don't agree with it. I don't like it. When you turn off this application, you still have to deal with life. And I do think about the people behind the keyboard, and they're actual people when you get online, it can be so addicting and intoxicating, and you get excited, like, oh, I'm part of something. And all these people behind the scenes with everybody and all that kind of stuff. Child, please. I was like that too when I was under the influence, because I wanted the company. I wanted the company because I was doing things that at the time I thought was the right thing. That's why I had all those people in my life. All kinds of people coming in and out of my life. Now you are heavily vetted. You are heavily, you know, you can't just walk into MU's life, and I like it that way. But before, I was in all kinds of mess. But these people are doing these things sober. Go comfortable to the movies. They hurt people sober. I've never been one to call CPS or docs or try to hurt people. Not even under the influence, because that's just not the kind of person I am. And I don't want to be around that kind of stuff. Just leave me in my little... I do have to do a stream while I make that steak again, because I was live. So if you guys caught that live stream when I was making a steak, the steak came out nicely. But my family does not like their steak medium well. So after that, I made another steak off camera, and it came out delicious. So I'm like, I've got to do this again. I've got to redeem myself. So I have a nice ribeye in there that hopefully I'll make for you guys tomorrow. You know, because I want to be really comfortable cooking on camera. I bought all the gadgets and all the stuff so I can show you guys, like, actually how I make this stuff and make my own sauces. I have come a long way from when I first started cooking on camera. Now I feel like I can make anything. Okay, I got it. I've been cooking and taking hip hop, something I never thought that I would do, but I feel like I can now move in certain ways and I can express myself. Life is about having fun and trying new things. And as I'm, you caught the steak video. I thought it was a good steak. Now, this kitchen I'm not really used to. I don't feel like I was as spazzy as I normally am, because I'm a lot more comfortable in the kitchen. But I definitely have my moments. The steak came out good. I prefer, with the steak, if you have a good steak, I don't think you need any more than, like, kosher salt and pepper, but I do use herbs and spices, and I did use some other stuff, but I have to make this steak again. But that steak was tasty. I ended up making two. But yeah, you guys, just have fun, enjoy your life, and I'm enjoying my life. You can't really make up. You know how people say, I want to make up for all the lost time? You can't make up for the lost time. You can't. And I hope that's not a depressing thought. But because of that, but what you can do is make new memories and enjoy the people that's in your life. That's what I try to do. And when I'm posting and showing my kids, it's not because I'm trying to flex anything. Flex what? A lot of people have kids. I'm trying to talk to a small group of people that's interested in, like, you know what? I've come a long way. I truly did the recovery from day 0 in front of you guys. I documented the journey from the very beginning. So you did see a roller coaster, and you did see a change, and you did see me fall out with a lot of people. But those people weren't healthy for me, and they weren't good for me. And I will never share platforms with them. I'll never break bread with them, ever. I won't give a damn how mad I am. I don't care. I'll be a keyboard warrior from the chat, because I protect my peace. And when you know better, you do better. And I'm healthy today. I'm so healthy. My teeth is getting there. That's my biggest health problems right now. But, you know, we got casualties. And sometimes when you make all these decisions, that's why I talk to you about smoking and all those kind of things, because you will reap the consequences of your actions later. And the biggest hit for me is my mouth. I ain't gonna hold you. But I'm still blessed, because some people lose their teeth altogether. I have 3. Well, my wisdom teeth damaged the teeth in front of it. So I'm getting that fixed. But I'm happy that I can, even though it has been these dental, I didn't come out talking about the dental surgery and stuff like that. I told a friend at the time, and she brought that to you guys publicly. And the reason I didn't share that is because it's so personal to me. And it's not personal because a lot of people go through surgery. It's personal because of the reason I'm going through these surgeries. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? What I use damaged, it damages. Now, the 2 teeth in front of the wisdom teeth, right? That got damaged from my wisdom teeth. But A lot of the ones running around in the sectors with no teeth, I said this earlier, I don't feel that their story is far from mine. And a lot of them were very critical, but you don't just lose your teeth and walk around with no grill because you were living some healthy, happy lifestyle. I'm sorry. But people don't want to talk about it. Instead, they want to just point their fingers at MU. Nevertheless, it's not about them. It's about me. And nobody would have known if that person didn't say anything. So when I tell you guys, I do not regret falling out with people and how far. Oh, thank you. It's just something I have to do. So the hardest part of the surgeries is staying away from the pain medication. I have to avoid it all. I took it last time, and I take stuff to try to get by, but I'm really careful because I don't want to go backwards. I just want to go forward. But that's what it is, you know. But I get through it. I'm just going forward. I'm not going backwards. I'm pretty satisfied today because I was able to finish school and do a lot of things. But it was a rough journey. I'm not gonna hold you. No, you can't make up for the past. And I think it's wrong to think that. I think it's important to let people in your family express themselves. But it's really important to enjoy the moment. Now, I'm still working on that part. Enjoy the moment. Live your life. Live it to the fullest. I try to do something new. Try to go somewhere different all the time. And I'm enjoying it. And what makes me feel good, where I don't draw on the past, I do sometimes. But what makes me feel good is like, wow, I'm doing it now. And I got all the support around me. I have a lot of people that love me, and my family is a strong support system for me. So don't give up, you guys. Go through whatever you're going through and enjoy the moment, and don't keep looking back. All right, I love you guys. I'm gonna go to this movie, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, big hugs.